Grace and peace to you. Here is today's devotional from Aldersgate Church. My name is Emily and I'm one of the pastors there. I've been thinking a lot lately about trusting God, and how hard that can be at times. Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6 speaks about trust. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own insight. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths." I remember a time when trusting God was incredibly hard as a pastor. I was taking some seminary classes for fun before I ever enrolled, and in one of those classes I was asked to speak at a morning chapel service when certain people were visiting. And I was scared to do it, but reluctantly said yes. And I spent hours and hours and a couple of days on preparing that message. And just before the chapel service began, I went into a prayer room, put my sermon into my backpack and zipped it up, and prayed and asked God to help me trust. And then I went to the chapel service. And a few minutes before it was time to begin the sermon, I reached over to unzip my backpack, and the zipper was stuck. Wouldn't open. So furiously, during someone else leading the prayer, I was working on my backpack, and the zipper would not budge. So there I was, about to stand up in front of all of these people with no sermon in hand, and they were expecting me to speak. And I remember praying to God. I said, "Lord, this isn't funny. I meant trusting you later, today, when I'm taking a nap, but not now when all of these preaching professors are visiting and senior pastors from all over this area. I didn't mean trust you right now, but nevertheless, I thought I was called to be faithful," and stood up, and out came from God, not from me, this surprisingly eloquent message that was faithful and open and honest and far better than anything I had just spent the last 2 days writing. Thanks be to God. And as soon as the message was over and I sat down and I reached over to my backpack, that zipper worked just fine. I said, "Lord, that is not funny." And what I heard was, "Trust me. Trust me in all things." May we all trust God in all things and lean not on our own understanding, but trusting God that God is God and we are not. Let us trust God together as we walk side by side in ministry and life and faith. All of this we lift to God this day. God bless you. Amen.